Hey y'all, what's up? So anyway, I decided to record this video in 1080p at 30 frames per second, so it'll give you more of a cinematic look. That's the thing that I love about basically Apple. So let me get a pillow here so I can sit my booty on it and it can lift me up just a tiny little bit. You know what? That feels comfortable. Maybe I should lift my tripod up a little tiny bit here. Now that I'm sitting a little bit higher, maybe that'll help. So I'm looking really handsome today, especially with my haircut. The fear and weight is definitely we're starting to work, and I can definitely notice that because my skin is looking a lot brighter in a lot of my pictures. And I can notice like my neck is getting extremely bright as well. There's always been like this little area here where it's just like a white line of skin. I think it's really weird. And if you look at like my finger areas, like you can see that it's like white right there. I think that happened, like I don't think, but I know this started to happen when I was taking like the Draws formulas, original glutathione, Kojic, and Detox. So anyway, the point of my video is to discuss about liposomal glutathione. I know YouTube might demonetize this video because this contains supplements and they might mistake it for being medication, but hopefully it won't. So anyway, this is the first time that I have ever seen liposomal in capsule form. And I think that that's pretty cool. So the reason why I think that that's cool is because when you receive like a liposomal glutathione, it's mostly in always in liquid form. But I spoke about the bioavailability of liposomal glutathione and how the bioavailability, basically what the bioavailability means in biological terms, what it means is actually how potent it is, like basically how it's structured to break down in your body. Remember I told you that if liposomal glutathione is left on a counter or somewhere where you go to purchase for too long, we don't know how long these, companies, I don't know where you're buying, but you don't know how long that vendor left the liposomal glutathione on his shelf. Like the shelf life could be, the expiration date could be December the 18th, but because basically it'll say December the 18th. We don't know if it's been on the shelf since last summer. And the longer liposomal glutathione has been left on the shelf, basically the less potent it becomes. So I think that that's really cool. Also, I spoke about that once liposomal glutathione is snowing here, like, and I'm looking, and it's snowing kind of hard at that. Anyway, that's cool. So if it's left in light, like it's too much light going around with liposomal, and depending on the weather, that would really affect liposomal glutathione if light was to basically penetrate into a bottle of liposomal glutathione. And that's why you see it is extra protected in its dark bottle and brown capsules. So this is basically like a really, like, it's actually an amber color, but it looks like it's a brown color, and the reason why that is because it's such a tiny pill. But if you was to stretch this out, it would be amber. And most products come in an amber color bottle or capsules to protect it from basically being exposed to an oxidative process. Also, I have liposomal vitamin C, and this comes with 90 capsules. Like, I'm really excited because this is my first time ever trying anything liposomal. I heard that the benefits of liposomal compared to S-acetylglutathione. That's one thing. I haven't been using my S-acetylglutathione for quite some time, and I'm kind of upset about that. So I'll keep it real, and like I've been going through like some financial issues lately. I just switched over to an 85% split with my network. So basically I'm receiving like or if not like most of my money, and I'm happy about it because in exchange some people will be like, oh no, don't do that. But I have like my fair share of subscribers. I have like a couple of views, which I'm very happy about. It's not like it's 10 million or 15 million, but anyway, that's cool. That's okay. So I'm really excited about trying this. It's so hot in here. I don't know why it's so hot. Like when I put my lightning on, you guys, and I put like basically my backlight, like this would be my light from when I'm making videos, and I'm very surprised. Like maybe I should have had left the window open when I started making a video, because it made it look a little bit better, right? Or did it not? Make my video look better. Maybe not, but it is burning up. So, oh my god, I look so cute today. Like, is that like a gay thing where guys are like, oh, I look so cute today, right? I'm very humble, so you know, as you all already know, stay humble because that will get you very far. And I'm practicing being humble. So anyway, as I said, I'm very excited, and I'll go ahead and basically read this to you now. Core Med Science is one of the best versions of glutathione that you can get. I went ahead and did some researching yesterday, and basically searched up what are like. I actually didn't even really actually search up what are the best forms, like specifically searched up what are the best forms of glutathione. Really, that's what I need to do is start catching my breath, right? But I had typed in core medical science, actually, med science, liposomal glutathione, and a list of the best Kojic, the best glutathiones had popped up. And would you believe it? Kojic's Opitag glutathione from Jarl's Formulas was #1 on this list. Core's Med Science also made it on the list, but it was like further down. So you can all believe me when I tell you that the Kojic's now Opitag, and I'll call it Kojic's Opitag because once you change the company's name, like, we'll still remember it, as like basically the last name that the company left off with. So it'll always be like Kojic glutathione on my heart. But that's the first version of glutathione that I got started with, as you all already know. And some of you have tried it and you have received some great benefits from it. I am a smoker, so I don't think that I would really see full potential from glutathione. I would notice some results. Excuse me, every time I get on camera, like, there's always some gas, and that's just drunk like a fruit juice. Like, it's great if you can drink like some type of pure fruit juice or organic. I don't believe in the organic thing, but maybe there are some companies out here that actually are very authentic and honest when it comes to their products. But I would take basically my liposomal glutathione. I took it with I took it with some water, with some Evian water, and that's one thing that I wanted to discuss about in one of my videos. Is like, what is the best water that I have like Fiji on the other table. I had paid $2 for like a tiny little bottle because I wanted to try out, and I actually wanted to see what is the point of this thing with the Fiji water, because I see a ton of people are drinking it, and the point of it is basically it's the fact that supposedly it helps hydrate your skin. Now I know by experience through drinking Evian from the previous, like 2 years ago, I can't believe it's actually been 2 years ago, but I consumed nothing but Evian water for like a whole month, and my skin looked on point. On top of that, with using my tretinoin, like I went to my dermatology appointment yesterday, and I was so upset because when you have like a certain health insurance, they have to pre-authorize for you to get your medication. And I was told, oh well, I need to go through like a pre-authorization because it's been like a while since I have gotten my hands on basically my tretinoin, my retin-A, and due to that reason, I have to wait, and I really don't want to go too far. But when it comes to like my tretinoin, and I also have some azelaic acid as well, I can't wait to try that. Like, you can wear that in the morning. I didn't know, but what I'm really looking for is my prescription of tretinoin, and I will be getting my prescription of Tazorac. So they don't only have like the official version, but they have like a generic version as well. So I will be testing that out to see how the generic version compares to like the official version. But anyway. So what Core Med Science promises with their liposomal glutathione formula is that you will actually feel the benefits, okay? It doesn't really say too much on a bottle, but when you go and read like their website, it'll tell you that it's basically critical for energy. I haven't noticed anything with the energy levels yet, and that might be because I'm a smoker. And basically they promise like not only energy, because glutathione is not only for like your skin, but when you go and do some researching on Amazon, like which is like the main vendor for selling core, med science, liposomal glutathione, other than their website, you can definitely see, like, when you go ahead and search up like the reviews, you can like type in skin, you'll see like a whole bunch of reviews like pop up about how people say that this thing really helped their skin. The thing that I don't like about this is that it only came with 60 capsules. I don't like that, so I'll cut down to using only 1,000 milligrams, which is enough. I mean, because you're taking 3,000 milligrams of basically vitamin C. It's recommended that you take 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I'll be right back because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, okay. So anyway, as I said, I'm really excited, and basically what it's gonna take me some time to get used to saying the name or remembering the name, but they basically state that their vitamin C, their liposomal vitamin C, and their liposomal glutathione is actually on par with their intravenous version of glutathione, which I believe they give like injections of, of the glutathione drip, because there's the glutathione injection, then there's reduced glutathione injection, and then there's like, glutathione drip. And I heard that what people are actually looking to get is the glutathione drip. I don't know what the difference is between those, but there's basically I guess that's like the version where people will go and get. Then there's also like glutathione skin whitening treatments, and I found like the center in Manhattan where they're extremely cheap. It's like $30 for a skin whitening session with the glutathione, and I was like, oh yeah, like I can't wait to get started with that, because I heard that is great if you're going to be taking glutathione supplements, to get some injections and then go ahead and take like a glutathione supplement like right after. But the thing with the acetyl and the liposomal glutathione is that, as Core Med Science, and it is a top brand, states, it is basically connected to, they basically include like the intravenous version of the glutathione and your liposomal soft shell formulas. And as I said, this is kind of weird because this is the first time that I've ever seen like a glutathione version, it's the liposomal version of glutathione in capsules. And if you ask me what this thing smells like, it smells like omega fatty acids for some reason. And the vitamin C doesn't smell like too pleasant either. It smells like rotten, like the vitamin C, you would think that the liposomal would smell like rotten eggs, but the vitamin C definitely smells like rotten eggs. So anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to try to like put some information in this video as to what this company, states with this being on par with their intravenous version of glutathione. If not, I'll go ahead and do that in another video. If I'm feeling, not so very tired, but if I'm feeling up to it, like I'll go ahead and do it. So, just to let you know that this company promises that you will be getting like an intravenous version of their glutathione inside basically each soft gel that you take, which is recommended that you take 2 soft gels of this, and you only get 30 capsules, so you're only getting about 1,000 milligrams of glutathione. And I think that that's excellent, because and this thing is pretty expensive as well. This thing is like $50, $46. The liposomal vitamin C was much more cheaper. I think it was only about $28 or something like that. I'm not really sure, but if I see, this is my second month of actually being on like the Setria. Remember, this is Setria. That's what I forgot to mention, is that this is a Setria version of. Remember, there's no focus on this, unlike the Galaxy S8 camera. Did you guys see the Galaxy S9 is out? I can't wait. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I really don't want to switch. And I told you all before that I'd rather go ahead and purchase like my Galaxy back, just to only use like my Galaxy, even if it's with no service, because I have my 10 for that, my iPhone 10. For those of you who think that I'm bragging, you can get off my page, because I'm not a bragger. Like, I'm too humble for that. But anyway, I really like the camera on the S9, so I'm not going to get it right away, but I'm going to save up for it. So hopefully I'll get it like sometime in May. Like, I was always late with getting my, as a matter of fact, I was not too late with getting my S8, but when I got my S6, it took me like a couple months, because I was waiting on some money to be received. But anyway, I can't wait to give a review on this. As I said, as far as like the energy levels, I haven't noticed anything with this yet. Compared to like the acetylglutathione, because remember I told you when I first made that video with the acetylglutathione, I was not feeling well at all. And when you go ahead and order your products for it to be delivered like the next day, I had my products delivered in one day, which is free from with the Amazon Prime. That's the beauty and the pleasure of having Amazon Prime, right? Late is a company called Track Laser or something. They come late as hell. Like these people come like around like 8 o'clock. Like I didn't receive like my glutathione until like 9 o'clock or 8:30, like 9 o'clock ish. Until night, and that same thing happened with my acetylglutathione. But when I took like one capsule, because for each capsule of the acetyl is only 100, and I'm thinking 100 milligram is equivalent to 1,000 milligram when it comes to acetylglutathione. I'm not really sure, because when you try to do research and you really don't see anything about that on whatchamacallit. But I'm trying not to make this video too long because it's not going to upload to YouTube. But anyway, we'll see. So I'm excited. This is my first time ever trying a liposomal formula, and I'm really hoping that this works. This is my second month of basically being with Setria. So I'm just doing this to see if it's better than the Kojic glutathione, and to give a review on it. Maybe you guys would like to try Setria instead of trying out the Kojic's formula, Kojic's Opasac formula of glutathione. So anyway, thank you so much for those of you who are subscribed. Thank you so much for being subscribed. You okay? For those of you who are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Also, don't forget to give me a huge leave me a huge thumbs up. Give me a huge thumbs up. Smash that like button. Give me a couple of likes. Don't forget to leave the comment underneath the comment section below. I have smashed my S8. I'm like so used to recording on my S8, but the camera on it, the 10 is better, and I'm getting used to it. Like I'm really starting to figure out this phone. But I'm like an Android person, especially like being with a Samsung fan. I don't want to get too used to this phone, because then I'll think that it basically will render me basically, you understand what I'm trying to say. But anyway, lots of love and take care. See you all.